Montpelier High School. My piece, Another Day, is about a reflective walk home. The character is walking home from a cafe, and they're stopping to look at the people around them they'd love to get to know and the people in their life that make another day worth it. And while I'm here, I'd like to thank the musicians and everyone who puts Music Comp and Opus together. It's been a very meaningful experience. Thank you.
You want that right off, or do you want the C against the B, or do you want that just off and out at the end?
How do you mean? Which measure?
And then she lands.
Yeah, I don't mind us
seven.
landing on the same, like you with her at the same time.
Yeah, I held it that time,
Yeah.
because I didn't want to stop.
Yeah, it was good. It's good.
Is that
Yeah,
okay?
that's
Do you want to
good.
hear it? Just that. One more. We just do the last three bars, deciding whether or not to hold that last note out.
Can we have a bigger retard for the last three measures?
Yeah.
In the piano.
Yeah, and I can hold good a little bit longer too. Do you want that? Yeah. All right. Just those last three.
All right, so on your good?
Yeah.
All right.
It's called Another Day, and it's about a character who's walking home from work at a cafe, and they're sort of just observing the way home, and they're very tired, they're very worn down, for no reason in particular. It's just another day, if you will. And they just start to think about the people that they care about, and it kind of makes the situation, you know, less exhausting, more just melancholy.
Oh, that's awesome. What instruments is it for?
It's for drums, piano, and voice.
Whew. You don't want me to breathe anymore, huh?
Well, whatever is comfortable is good.
No, it's great. All right, what do we need to know? You go first, and then we'll work our stuff out.
Wow, there's a lot of really great stuff. I wonder. See, I didn't specify quite how much pedal I wanted in the beginning. Could I hear like the first like 4 measures, like with minimal pedal and then with pedal, and like see how that contrasts?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
so
all.
Minimal pedal first time?
Yeah.
So that's minimal, and this is a whole lot more.
So, why don't we have the second verse have more pedal?
For the second verse?
Yeah, so let me find what measure
Okay.
that is specifically.
So would that be Another Night? 5,
Yes.
7?
Yeah,
So more pedal
41.
there. That'd be fun. Okay.
Yeah, and then from then on, it can be a lot of pedal. Maybe not like really minimalistic in the beginning, but just enough so there's contrast, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how that works.
Have you had a rehearsal yet?
Yes.
How'd it go?
It went very well.
Yeah?
I'm very excited to hear it. There were some things that sounded so different than the recording, and some things that I expected, and it was just a perfect mix. I really loved it.
That's awesome. What was like the most surprising when you heard it in real life? Because I know the MIDI recording is just kind of like.
Phrasing, you know,
right.
the notes that the different instruments and different musicians felt were important, and I hadn't thought of, and I was like, wow, all right, do it that way. That's cool, you know. We're all composers up there, really, you know.
I have a couple of, well, one of them isn't a question. Can we just go to page 12? I just need to hear measure 70, because it did not work out.
Oh, did I? Didn't even notice.
No, for me. My notes didn't work. Well, that's good.
Your notes are fine.
It's always
Mine
good that
are
like, you didn't
super
realize, you didn't notice, so that's fine. No, it was great. It was totally fine.
I thought you were amazing. All right. So you want right on
Yeah. Every inch within my bones. So that's can you just play my part on 70?
Yeah, so you'll have,
Okay.
yeah, and I'm going to be doing D minor thing under it. Yeah, that's how it will feel. I did that wrong, but I will be on
Okay.
this, but
So I have a lot of melodies that I just sort of write over the years because I think melody writing is not something you can force. But you know, I had this melody a long time ago. I picked it out and I started arranging it, and that took a month or so maybe. As long as the program kind of continued, I sort of started maybe a little late, but about when the program started and ended kind of with it in a few weeks that the mentoring program was happening. You know?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who was your mentor?
My mentor was Michael Close, and I also take composition lessons on the side with Eric Nielsen.
Awesome.
I'm very
You
lucky.
did that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Grace, question.
Sure thing.
Groove-wise, what are you thinking in like measure 17?
I liked the way you were doing it. Did you get? I mean,
So
did you get?
it gets louder, and then drums are out for a little bit. I just want to make sure that we're executing this exactly the way
Yeah.
that was in your brain, right?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed there were a few times you got quieter that I really liked. Maybe could I just hear 16 going into that?
Yeah, can we actually go pick up to 15?
Sure.
I don't know if I can start it. Or if you would really want me to. There, yeah. 1, 2. Looking from outside.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's great.
Is it cool that I'm doing? Rain that's pouring down on your da-da-da.
Yeah,
I'm taking a couple of liberties, but I don't want to do that if that's not what you want.
Not every time, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was the pouring down one. It's felt
Yeah.
appropriate.
I don't know how this direction would translate, but I wonder if there's a way. So basically, this person is walking home from work and they're just very exhausted, but the only thing that's comforting them is just the people they're thinking about. So could you almost sing it like a puppy in the rain, you know? Like,
in the rain.
until you get contemplated. I don't know how that would sound, but, you know, think about that.
Oh, work. Puppy in the rain. For Puppy in the rain, Stoso. Is that how where you're gonna put her in the picture?
Sure, why not?
You got it, girl.
Whatever I might have thought you were going to suggest, it wasn't that.
You said that you've been like collecting melodies and just like had a lot of ideas. How do you keep the track of those?
So I record a lot on my phone. I write lyrics out on, note sheets. I was here last year actually, and I had a string quartet, and that started as like a piano vocal thing too. Most songs do. Eric Nielsen's helped me to, when I'm writing for instruments to, try to make that transition smooth and really use what the instrument can offer, even though it doesn't always start for that instrument,
So when we start it, are you going to count it, or are you going to?
I can probably bring that now I know where.
I trust your sense of tempo. I get excited, and I might start us at 160.
We did bring it down just a little bit when we got into the groove, which felt
Yeah,
right. I think it felt
yeah.
a little too rushed at first.
Maybe
Okay.
since you have the melody in mind, maybe you should count it. I'll just be honestly like 5 hours from now. I'm just gonna go bossa. That's around here, and guess.
Okay.
But if you can
Fair
like actually audiate it. then,
Is that all right?
Steph,
or,
go ahead.
or give me just the pulse and then I'll count it off.
This time, can you face
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, great.
That might be easier only because I'm gonna be, I just start so quickly and I
I
really
gotcha.
need to be out.
So just give me
So
the.
if I do this, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Although that would be very simple.
Maybe not the kind of drama we're looking for, just a guess.
Oh, those heels are pretty serious, maybe.
I don't need heels to fall over again.
Okay, so just give me the hint and then I'll actually count it.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe, how would it sound just like a tad bit slower?
Well, that would be great. That was closer to what you did. When I was practicing this, it was a little bit slower than what you
Yeah.
counted off before. Another day in the cafe, working up to 5, put
Yeah.
my coat on.
Yeah.
It's a little
Tempo
puppier,
day, girl
right?
from
I don't know if I
the
can be a puppy in the rain when it's so fast.
Yeah.
It's like
makes
frantic.
sense.
One of the things you need to know was that she sped it up so she would get into the 3-minute limit. But I told her, now we're at performance. We're
I
not
won't
going
tell anybody.
we're not going to time it. So.
Also, I like a
please.
lot of the ornamentation you do, but for measure, the third measure, maybe not the coat, maybe just
Put my coat on.
Yeah, just for the beginning, you know, and then it gets more
You
exciting.
got it.
Okay.
I love when the musicians, you know, bring their own personalities to the music, you know, because, I mean, it's very much about, like, perfecting the piece and making it sound like a product, but it's also really just about those connections and people's own individuality in music, and I really love seeing that, you know.
Right? Sorry, screwed that up. Sorry, can we go from 97?
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff I want to.
Yeah. Yeah. We want to go back further?
No, it's okay. It's just me after you read the whole thing.
Okay.
Do you want your speak up into it? And now?
No.
Just now?
Yeah, let's just go for it.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. We got to move on. What would you think about having the mic?
That would be,
Low,
yeah.
Because the low
Yeah,
stuff
it's
is
not
just
cutting.
not coming out.
Yeah.
So,
That would
Jeff,
be great.
Jeff, yeah,
We can check that later.
it'll be a yes with the mic for this song, okay?
Yeah, and I won't get right into it because I don't want it to be you know what I mean? I'll just keep it farther apart so it's just picking up instead of really sounding like an amplified sound. You know what I mean?
Either way is good.
Huh?
Either way is good.
We'll check it later.
Yeah, so we're trying on the chart, okay? So, Alex Wick.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you guys very much. Sounded really great. Anyone who is out there thinking, I can't write music, just do it. Because mine, you know, when I was little sounded like, you know, arcade music from the 80s, you know. So, but it gets easier, and, you know, even if it's not something that a lot of people prefer to listen to, it's yours and it's beautiful, and, you know, it's just a really rewarding experience for anyone.